It's time to talk angels and demons. Welcome back to Cocky Gachas, and in this video I'm going to talk about the upcoming demon banner Lizelotte and why I think that this banner is in fact a must pull for everyone and not just for whales. So before I dive any further into explaining why exactly I think that this is the case, we need to first know that there is a difference between the normal units as well as the angels and demons, and that lies in the fact that they do not require fodder, right? However, they need more duplicates, right? So instead of having 8 copies to go to origin plus of course the fodder requirements, they would not need fodder, but they will now need 14 copies. However, I would say that this can be a case to look at because fodder in this game is very valuable, and in fact it's a very scarce resource. So not having fodder might be good when you consider ascending angels as well as demons, but that is not just the case, right? The second point I want to make is that the angels and demons are ridiculously hard to get. So if you just look at normal summons, right, provided you pull on normal summons given through the normal summon tickets that you get all the time. So if you click on the link over here, you can see right here the rates are as such. For Adrian and Ayame, they are 1/5 of you pulling any of the other units. In fact, if you just consider that there being one angel and one demon, right, then compared to the rest of the pool, they are so much less likely for you to hit on them, which is also one of my points on why I think this banner is going to be crazy good, and that is the rates are going to be raised to 1.6%, just like any other pickup banner. 1.6%, guys. 1.6% is the normal pickup rate for any other souls, but for a soul that is 5 times less likely for you to get it compared to a normal soul, for you to luck on your friendship pools, you're going to get it at 1.6%. You tell me this is not good rates. I did hear some people say that is not good rates, and I just rolled my eyes. And the reason why also it's considerably good rates is because demon and angel units are considered OP, right? And to be able to get 1.6% rates for OP units is going to be very, very valuable. However, we are also working under the assumption that the mileage system is going to be roughly the same as what we have over here. So if you can take a look at the mileage system, if you're just to pull 300 times, of course the fodder is definitely going to be changed to something else, but I'm under the presumption that we are still going to get 4 guaranteed copies at 300 pulls. If that is really the case, then I think that this is making a good case for the angels and demons banner, right, that's upcoming, because there's also Claudia, which is an angel that's upcoming in June, if I'm not wrong. So I think that the case to be made is very strong when it comes to the banner, and to prove my point that angels and demons are in fact OP, we have to go into the battle system. If you're just to go around here and challenge on the stage, we can see the buffs, right? Especially demons, I think they have very, very sick buffs. If you look at this, if you have one demon, you're going to get straight up 15% attack. And this is also the reason why, despite the fact that Ayame is feeling a bit lackluster, people are still using Ayame a lot just for the attack buff. But of course at Epic Plus, she's not going to feel as good, given the fact that her bleeding is a good support kit, but her DPS is lacking and her survivability is also questionable at lower ascensions. But if we were to consider Ayame and Lizelotte on the same team, we are going to have attack plus 15% as well as crit rate plus 10%, and it only goes up from there, right? 3 demon souls plus 20% crit damage, 4 demon souls, another 5% attack, another 5% crit rate, another 5% crit damage. So at 5 demon souls is going to be a ridiculous 25% attack, 20% crit rate, as well as having 30% crit damage. That is just ridiculous. Crit damage in this game is super valuable. To have 30% of it is going to be crazy. Of course, I know what you guys are going to say, there are only 2 demons in the game, but there are not going to be 2 demons in the game in the long run, right? They are going to definitely release more if they really see the revenue spike up because of Lizelotte. I think that it's going to be a guarantee that people are going to whale more just because of the release of Lizelotte, and the fact that this is the same as any pickup banner, 1.6%. I think that she's a must pull from my perspective as of now, of what I've seen of her kit. If she remains as she is and she releases like that, if not stronger, definitely a must pull. And also for people that are now asking, right, or saying that, hey, we understand that their like demons are strong, but I cannot decide, so I kind of want to wait until the banner is over, and then maybe if I want to, I can go into Erika's Alchemy, which is also a system that is being worked into. It's going to be released on the 6th of April as well. But To reference Erika's Alchemy, I would like to also reference AFK Arena's Stargazing, which is almost the same. And from my perspective, when it comes to Erika's Alchemy, having played like AFK Arenas and having exposed to the Stargazing system, I think that the Stargazing system is not for everyone. If you just consider the 2% rates as well as the 7 PT, you're going to PT at 28k, and on top of that, the 2%, of course, it doesn't include any of the other like factors, the rewards that you're going to get. But the main reason why in AFK Arena I don't advise for beginners to pull in Stargazing is because unless they have like good units for the faction gates itself, they have ascended units, they are going to be hampered by pulling in the Stargazer too soon because the faction gate progression is going to be limited from that perspective. So same thing for Erika's Alchemy. I do think that if you were to pull in Erika's Alchemy, it's a lot more costly, first things first, and second thing, if you were to pull in Erika's Alchemy, the fodder aspect might be lacking, right? Although we don't exactly know what kind of rewards are going to be coming with it, but from what I've seen and from referencing AFK Arena, the main problem with Stargazing is going to be lack of fodder, so your ascensions for other units are going to be hampered. So this is why it's not recommended. So the banner is definitely the better option, because on top of getting 1.6%, there is also another 2.4% that you will get the normal epic units. And with every draw, there's a potential you can get fodder as well at 46% rate. So all of it accumulates up to a very, very valuable banner that is upcoming, right, which is the Demon banner. Now with that said, there is also a chance that when she releases, she's like a Pepega, like our dear Ayame, right? So if she's really Pepega, then you can choose not to pull for her, but as of now, I do think that there is a good chance that she's going to be super worthy, and the only downside really is that if you were to go all in for Liz and subsequently you are not able to pull for other banners, it's going to hamper a bit of the gates, since you can't really use Liz in gates, right? You can't use demons in gates. But for other sections, for guild raid as well as battlefront progression, I think that if you have a strong demon unit, it's really going to help you a lot. And also one thing that I want to note is that is also based on my current knowledge of the Erika's Alchemy. Maybe the Erika's Alchemy can be a lot better, who knows, right? But I still think that there is a reason why the banner is first, and then subsequently the unit can be selected in Erika's Alchemy, right? So there is a insinuation that the banner is always going to be better by the devs. And that about does it for this video. I touched on the upcoming Angel/Demon banners. Also leave a comment in the comment section down below letting me know whether you are going to pull for it and whether you are free to play or in fact you are a spender. But honestly, I wanted to make this video because I've seen a lot of people saying that free to play shouldn't pull on this banner, which I 100% disagree. So I've laid out my points here. I will see whether you guys agree with me or not. Also, if you guys are looking for one last push for the guild raid boss, right, definitely check out this video over here where I tier every single unit that I deemed useful for the guild raid boss. I'll see you guys over there. This is Cocky Gachas signing off.